When good readers read aloud, they strive to automatically say each word on the page correctly, and they do not add, skip, or alter the words on the page in any way. And if something doesn't make sense, they will go back and correct the reading before they go on. I'm going to model fluency with your teacher read aloud this week called Outrunning Polio. Wilma Rudolph was an African American runner who went the distance and inspired others. She let nothing stop her, not even poverty and illness, as she became one of the most celebrated female athletes. The 20th of 22 children, Wilma Rudolph was born in Tennessee. Her parents were hardworking, but they had very little money. Wilma's mother made her daughters dresses out of flour sacks because it was the only way she could provide clothes for her children to wear. When Wilma was just a young girl, her left leg and foot grew weak. Her mother took her to the doctor, who discovered that Wilma had a disease called polio. Although children today are vaccinated so they will not get this disease, there was no cure available then. As a result, the doctor said that Wilma would never be able to walk. However, Mrs. Rudolph did not give up on Wilma. Twice a week for 2 years, she took her daughter to a medical college for treatments. The college was 50 miles away, but Mrs. Rudolph was determined to help Wilma. These treatments helped Wilma walk, but she had to wear a heavy metal leg brace. At home, her family helped her do more exercises to strengthen her leg and foot. When Wilma was 12, she was finally able to walk without the brace. Still, that wasn't good enough for this young girl. She wanted to become an athlete. First, Wilma became a high school basketball star. In fact, she led her team to the state championship. And then she turned her attention to track. She became such a fast runner that she earned a bronze medal at the 1956 Olympic Games. She was only 16. 4 years later, in 1960, she became the first American woman to win 3 Olympic gold medals. Many groups chose her as the Athlete of the Year that year. After competing all over the world, Wilma returned to her high school and coached its track team. She also started the Wilma Rudolph Foundation, which still helps poor children become athletes. Wilma lived only 54 years. That she made her mark on the world. She had been told that she would never walk, yet Wilma ran so fast that she made history. Now I'm going to ask you some questions, just to make sure that you are understanding what you just heard in Outrunning Polio. I want to encourage you to please pause the video and have a short discussion with your learning adult about each question. What details support the main idea that Wilma's mother and siblings wanted her to be able to walk? Why did many groups choose Wilma as the Athlete of the Year in 1960? What is the main idea of outrunning polio?